intro. One sec, I gotta fix chat real quick. Chat's being buggy. There we go. Alright. Let's get started, shall we? You ready, Steve? We all good? So last I checked, we fought Mom. We fought our mom. Quote unquote. Like the mom of our group. I don't remember if we had to fight her again. About to find out. Nope, she's back with us. Alright. Brain map. We have 4. I would say we should probably charge this moment after a perfect dodge. Oh, we should probably go for that. Yeah. Alright. Jesus Christ. Hello, Lupin. Thank you for the rate of 1. How was your stream, buddy? I literally just tabbed you up before I started my stream. How was magic? Also, how's your GTA thing going? Because I remember dropping in a couple of times, but your GTA was being buggy. What the f... That's a big facility. Won some, lost some? Oh, that's good. I did all the tutorials and whatnot, and I was playing Magic, but I'll be honest, I left Magic again. I went back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was just like, the deck build, I don't know. It's just, the deck building in Magic, I just can't get my head around it.
I'm getting multiple human readings.
I know what decks I like.
Away.
I just don't have the effort to sort through what cards to use.
Seems like they made it out too. Would be nice if we could exchange information with them.
Yuito, can you and your platoon hear me?
Kasane! Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Are you near us? Yes.
Apparently,
but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and we're still running. Let me make a suggestion.
Sounds like you need to upgrade your PC.
You learned something in there, right? Why don't we exchange intel? And we have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, because GTA takes a lot of
Good.
power,
That
too.
settles it.
We'll be waiting halfway up Hiano Mountain.
Roger that. See you then.
I'm pretty sure it does.
If we're exchanging information, what are we going to tell them about Kyoka?
I think we should tell them the truth. I just feel we'll regret it later if we try to hide it. Besides, there's something about Togetsu I haven't been able to tell you yet. But let's wait until we meet up with Yuito and his team.
Really, yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious to know what it is.
I mean,
yeah,
it could also
it'll be more efficient to hear it then.
Well, let's head their way then.
I guess you must have already figured out it's the CPU. Then I was gonna say, it can be also like your RAM, your graphics as well, right?
I've got a nearby resource reading.
Oh, that was the other news.
Good. We managed to break
I
it.
think I've been
We'll be able to go
unshadowbanned
forward
already from TikTok. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I've been unshadowbanned already, which is kind of impressive.
If we get the location correct, Kasane, SAS.
Hi.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you. That other attacks with explosions. It's dangerous to get close. Kasane, why don't you use hypervelocity?
But yeah, my TikTok started doing well again, so it's like I'm already unbanned. I'm like, or unshadowbanned. I'm like, well, that's good to know.
Damn.
All right, you're being annoying. I should have dodged that one.
Got me.
Ah! Oh, I'm gonna die.
Take out nearby enemies.
Would you like an icy smack? Nope. Okay. Well, it was a nice.
You got this, Kasane.
Okay, the enemy has lost us.
Just gonna. Wait. Stay right there. Don't move. Oh fuck. Do I get res? I do. Thank you.
Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Hi. Can I toss more? Everything at you, please?
It's up to you.
I need to fill up my meter.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
Just get smacked. Oh, Jesus. Ow.
Make it good.
Rest in peace, yeah, rip. Oh god. Can you just stay right there? Don't move. Just stay right there. Okay.
Run, youngster!
He did not appreciate that. Is that it?
I hate hordes.
That took a lot out of us. Is there something to smash behind here? What do you have planned for us tonight, Lupin? Out of curiosity. Jellies. All the loot. Alright, we're good. Don't need to toss any more kitchen furniture at anybody. Alright, we have this. This makes my life so much easier.
Let's fly.
Drop something rare.
I'm gonna run all.
It's over.
Oh, I missed one.
Keep your guard up.
This is pretty good.
Whee!
It's over.
Oh, I missed one. Hi!
More power.
Chris with brain drive.
Oh, I triggered brain drive with that. Okay, well. We're just gonna keep on surfing, shall we? Keep on surfing!
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Just. Oh. Well, that was it. That was all the fun I had left.
Joker's duplication should be useful.
God,
It's over. Keep your guard up. This is good.
It's covered in water. It'll be easy to electrify.
I didn't think we'd be so compatible.
Oh,
Let's keep
Jesus!
it going.
Using the Sheeta.
I see there's some
What is it, a late
GTA Online or RP. Oh, nice.
Bad.
Sounds like fun. Alright, that's everything, right? going? Dun 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 dun. Through the cliffs, through the walls. Oh boy. Before we go, oh, I was gonna say, before we go into the
It's
pit of
Yuito
fun.
platoon. Let's go.
Kasane! Looks like all of you made it out okay.
I was able to rescue them thanks to your help.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Hey, Kasane. You're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
I know. But I want to hear her say it.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions.
What was this? Kasane
It took me too
not
long
going...
to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Kasane consulting others? Who is this?
Something's
Is this
different
character
about you.
growth?
Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out.
So my power affected the Kunad Gate.
So you knew.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
That's not true. The you in that time was great, and you right now is special too.
Aww.
I have to admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me, how is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry.
Liar. He's trying to keep us from worrying, just like Naomi.
He's a pretty bad
All right,
liar.
we should exchange intel.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions. Especially about Kyoka.
Yes, of course you would.
Kyoka, are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
Yes,
Dun dun dun.
I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come from the founder of the Togetsu faith, Dr. Hitoyo Pope. The city is filled with chosen psionics, designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
So all the children of Togetsu are
Again, this term
clones.
design children. I know I've heard it somewhere before.
Well then.
It was when I regained a memory of Mother. Yes, she said I was made.
I see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same. We were shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
I hate to ask this, but if she was one of the Togetsu followers...
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. But that's not the case anymore.
She's been
She
liberated.
decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
What? That was fast.
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough. Though, that's kind of an embarrassing way to put it. Honestly, I don't know much about Kyoka, so I can't really make this decision myself. But I do know Kasane. I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was
So,
best to trust her.
With this game, you played the other side too.
If I trust Kasane,
Oh, I guess.
then I trust
yeah.
the people she does.
Shiden, there's no need to get
Yeah.
so riled up. You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey, Kasane. If Kyoka is one of the design children, does that mean you are too?
Dun dun dun.
What? What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Oh.
Yes, I probably am.
That's a weird way to
okay.
say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
I remembered a little from when I was a child in Togetsu. I remembered Mother. From what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me, so it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
You're very kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked. Don't worry about it.
I wonder if
And
we get to
thank you.
swap party members.
You're so nice to her,
Ryuto
Kasane.
and all of them.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
Yeah, there is. If you know anything about humans coming from the moon, I'm hoping you can tell me more about it.
What?
Did you hit your head or something?
Oh, so you guys don't know about this?
Humans from the moon? What the
Wait.
fuck?
What he said is true?
Yes.
All right. I guess we should explain what we've been told.
Huh? Nani?
Who should I talk to first?
Duh. I want to know. We'll get from our boyfriend
Apparently,
first.
human beings colonized the moon over 3,000 years ago because the Earth's environment wasn't livable anymore.
The fuck?
It's so long ago, it feels like a fairy tale.
Nani?
It may be hard to believe, but apparently our ancestors moved here from the moon 2,000 years ago.
Okay.
The people who colonized the moon began a major cleanup effort to save the polluted Earth and make it habitable again.
Okay.
They spent nearly 1,000 years on the project.
We're moon people?
The first
This-
colonists
this
from the
game has
moon were led by
That's
Yakumo
every
Sumeragi.
stereotype.
What they established on Earth later became known as New Himuka. It's hard to believe, I know.
It was after the first colonists from the moon arrived on Earth that the extinction belt suddenly appeared. Because of its appearance, they were no longer able to contact the government on the moon. So, I guess it's safe to assume that there are people on the moon too?
Oh, fuck!
We learned all of this after looking through Togetsu's archive, so I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true. It's all for real.
What do you mean, Kagura?
Kagura's a Togetsu.
Tsugumi, don't look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
Togetsu knows
Kagura.
a bunch of stuff.
There's a lot I want to ask
Or no,
you.
Kagura knows a lot.
But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence. Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
Mostly.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children as well, Kaguro?
No, he's something
Now,
dense.
I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Huh?
Get real. Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
But they have the
Cold
life
sleep.
aging.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility. They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth, and then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation as Yakumo?
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything, but it's the truth. The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth, so those that wanted to return to the moon made Togetsu.
Huh.
Togetsu doesn't care about New Himuka or Seiran. They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet. But as long as the extinction
My
belt
mind
is
is
there,
being
they can't
broken.
go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They need to make it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
That's why they're
The
looking
red
for
strings.
the time
The
travel.
time travel power.
I see.
Oh.
They want to go back in
oh,
time and negate it all from ever happening. But wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, The plan is to only take the moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Is that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe back in time.
This is
They
time
believe the
travel's
Red
a
Strings
messy
can do
thing.
it. They plan to
If we
leave
ever
records of this
discover time
timeline's
travel,
history in
we
the
should ban
areas
it.
that were not taken
Just
back
personal
in time,
opinion.
so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
Hang on. I'm getting confused. That's so outrageous. I don't know how to take it all in.
Whether you want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings to carry out their plan. Kasane is the result of that. Although, it's pretty strange how Yuito has a similar power.
Let's suppose everything he said is true. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran.
No, this
If
is time.
Togetsu were to get what they're after, then none of us would have ever existed.
It's time to work together.
No, that's not right. We can't let them succeed. We're all here trying to survive.
Kagero, why would someone at the center of Togetsu's plan reveal all this to us? Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
True.
You don't have to. If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk. But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get away with erasing this history. I left my family on the moon. I won't let them take her existence, too.
Oh.
Kagero means it. I can tell. It's been a long time since I've seen him like this. So
Okay,
please,
that makes sense. So
trust him.
he doesn't want to reverse because his family's in the room. He just wants
Sugumi.
us to fix it.
Sugumi knows
Okay.
Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment. Besides, I have a feeling you trust him already.
Yeah, if Sugumi trusts him, then I trust him too.
And if Yuito does, then I do too. Of course, I'll kill him if he betrays
That's our
us.
Kasane.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends up saving me.
If we're going to believe Kagero, then we have to believe all of the history about the colonists from the moon too. And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
We're
So
stopping
what's-
Togetsu's plan. That's all we can do.
Yeah, I
but
was
it's
gonna say,
too
what's
much
the
for us to
plan?
handle alone. We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If they know what Togetsu is trying to do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiran for help? If they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka isn't who they should be fighting.
True.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiran should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
Unless someone's pulling
At
the
least it's
strings
better
on both
than nothing.
sides.
I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
That's Togetsu's pulling the string on
Indeed.
both sides.
So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
And you go try explaining things to Seiran. Now we're
This
finally
is-
after the same thing.
This is gonna be interesting.
Let's do our best.
Okay.
Ugh, what an exhausting day. Way too much happened.
You don't get to say that! At least you already knew about the moon and Togetsu's plan.
I'm sorry.
Look, let's not start pointing fingers. We should sit down and try to process what we learned.
Which is a lot.
I agree. We've been in the dark all this time.
We
but
started this stream
not
and
anymore.
we've learned a lot.
That's right. What we need to focus on now is stopping Togetsu. Kyoka, Kagero, you're both alright with that?
Yes, of course. This is what I want. To be with all of you.
So wait, you decided to trust me? Shiden, you're so sweet.
You're making me regret it talking like that.
Are you blushing?
Dang it, you caught me. You know, kids wouldn't talk to adults like that back in my day.
Back in
I
my
swear I'll never betray you. If I did, these last 2,000 years would be for nothing.
Then let's head out for Seiron after we get some rest.
Agreed.
I'm glad Yuito trusted us.
He's such a kid, though. I can't tell if he's honest, a sucker, or just too nice.
Yes, you're right. But that might be what makes him strong.
I got a lot of brain messages. Suppose we should look at this. Right. That doesn't mean I can't tell you not to worry about. My time took us so we can back to me. Don't need to apologize anymore. Let's start thinking about what we need to do. Nobody's talking about where the cargo originated from, but I'm guessing we're right. Those brains were from clones, right? Yeah, there should be no mistake that all those heads were from designed children clones. You're right, that's because Togetsu has the technology to mass-produce designed children. They're created to carry out missions, and if they fail, they die. Their heads could be the ones from those heads could be from the ones that were disposed of for failing. That's right, however, it doesn't explain the massive amount of heads. Either way, the fact remains that they mass-produce them from commercial use. Found the truth, but it doesn't sit right with me. Missions. Okay. First, I'm just curious. Do we have new visual stuff? We do have new stuff. Oh, we have the oh, hell yeah. Also equipment. I actually kind of should probably take a look to see if we can equip better equipment. 34, 34, 34. Sure. Do 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 do. The fact we have the Iron Mask stuff, I'm kind of happy about. All right, it's one. Oh, we can put stuff on him. We'll put that on him. Put that on him. No, that. Oh boy, we're in trouble here. And then we'll put that on you, because we can. Equipment. Fine.